Hello everyone, welcome to Nick Cinema 99, and today we are playing Guild Wars. Now in my last video I forgot to mention that once a month I do classic games, and basically this month I have decided to do Guild Wars. And the reason I do these classic games is just to show and give credit to a lot of classic games that have really blown my mind away over the years, and that are just still some of the greatest games ever to be played on PC. And today, like I said, we're playing Guild Wars, and Guild Wars is honestly one of my favorite games of all time. There's just so much to do. There's so many titles to get, which basically decides, if you're the best or not. And I am not the best player, but this is still one of my favorite games. We are playing on what's called my Rit, or Ritualist, and basically that means he can summon spirits, which is really cool, and it does a lot of damage to a certain enemy, and you'll see. And today I'm welcomed by who we call Slayer, and you can see her right there, and she is needing Thunderhead Keep, which is a mission in Prophecies, and I needed the bonus too, so I said, why not help her out? And so I figured, let's just do it. Classic game I need for this month. And so I said, let's just hop right into it. So basically, Guild Wars, if you don't know, is basically, you create a hero and you go out and you fight evil. Main gist of it. Well, what's cool about Guild Wars is that you can have these things called heroes, and what heroes do is basically they're your henchmen. You can customize their armor by ruining them up, which means making them better, adding insignias and stuff like that, which makes it better. And you can also change the look of it by getting like in-game content and stuff like that. And it's really cool because you can run any skills you want out of the 8 skills you're allowed to carry with you. And this is really cool because it really helps you customize and get a feeling for your type of gameplay that you run. So if you wanted to run like an all defensive build, you can just run like healers and protectors and enchanters. So basically she's asking me who's going to take the king, which means you just click on him and he'll follow you. And so, like I said about my Rit here, he can summon spirits, as you're about to see right here. And I can summon them with this spell, and with this skill I can basically do AoE damage and hex them. And it's really cool because if there's a spirit summoned, it basically does, everybody in the affected area gets affected. So it's really cool. Another thing I like about this game is just the wide variety of missions there are, and just because of how hard they are. It really is a challenge. It's not easy, I'm not gonna lie. And plus there's just a lot of skills. I'm sure most of you have heard of Guild Wars 2, and Guild Wars 2, if you played Guild Wars 1, you know Guild Wars 2 is a big disappointment. It really was. I know me and Slayer here, we pre-ordered the game, and we were very disgusted. It was that bad. We felt like we had wasted our money, and there was no way to get a refund back. Obviously, like with Steam, if you don't like the game the first day, you can get your money back and just go on with life. And you can't do that with Guild Wars 2. You're basically stuck with a big hole of $60 at the time in your pocket. So this is one of the hardest missions, especially because when we get up to it looks like an arena type thing, you have to defend very heavily to make sure that your beacons that you lit isn't taken, and you'll see here in a minute. But going back to what I said about this being probably one of the best games on PC of all time at that is, I mean, it's just incredible. And especially how old this game is, it's just phenomenal. And I really can't stand it when WoW players and fans tell me that WoW is better than Guild Wars, which I don't see how, because Guild Wars is more realistic looking in my opinion. And plus there's just a more variety of skills in my opinion. I just think it's much better. Okay, so going back to what I said about doing like one classic game per month, and that's what it is right now. And so basically once a week I do a series of one of the four basically, and one of those four includes vlog, classic game, game talk, and sports talk. So basically I'll explain them. So sports talk is obviously it stands the meaning for itself. I talk about sports, volleyball, basketball, football, and just so you're wondering, it's mostly NBA, maybe some D-League news every now and then, NFL, college, stuff like that. And going to game talk. Now, this is actually something that I've really wanted to do for a long time. I just sit and I give you all news about game, you know, that's coming out. So I'm really looking forward to that. And, you know, classic games, you know, I'm obviously already doing that. And I'm really looking forward to more classic games, because I have some really cool ones already picked out for you guys. So, and going to the vlog. Now, the vlog is something that I probably won't be doing for a while, just because, you know, I've got some stuff to do with the place I'm living in right now. I got like some renovations to do and stuff like that. So, anyways, that will come soon. So let me think. So let me know what you think about those things down in the comments below. And if you think I should change them up, let me know. So we're approaching the arena looking thing now, and basically in the game you start out in a civilization called Ascalon, and basically there's a prince and a king who are father and son, and obviously they don't get along, and you know, the prince thinks we should do one thing because the city is being invaded by Char, which are weird human-like animals, beasts, if you will. I guess you would consider it that. I'll put a picture right here for you. But basically, what they do is, it's funny because the father thinks that they're not as a threat, even though they've already took down and like a bunch of their cities and captured hundreds of soldiers, even thousands of soldiers, and killed thousands of soldiers. So that's where I guess you can say hate comes in, because you can tell the hate grows as you play along this game. And it's funny because the prince thinks that, let me show you here, this is where Ascalon is, okay, and the prince thinks we should flee to basically this area right here, and the king doesn't like that because he's like, oh, we can rebuild, Ascalon can rebuild, we're the greatest nation in basically the country, and he really doesn't like that. So when the prince, questions him on this, he basically banishes him from Ascalon. And so basically he takes some sailors that agree with him and go on to that area over there, which leads to more trouble, obviously, with the Stone Summit and furthermore. And that guy you see, which you'll probably recognize him, it is the prince's killer. He basically sacrifices himself for you to go on and save the world. And no spoilers. I've already been spoiling. No more spoilers, but something happens at the end of the game. So, if you want to see, you can obviously go watch a video yourself, or you can just play it yourself. Get the game. I mean, it's a really great game. I recommend it to every PC gamer. So basically, we always love just killing him because it's so funny and it's so easy because where he's an elementalist, which means he can do a lot of spells and damage. You can just put this spell on him and he'll do damage that he does, reflects it back onto him. And I'm gonna let y'all see this cutscene.
You have taken the keep, but your fight is not yet over. The Mursat and their white mantle counterparts are headed this way. They drive before them the denizens of the Shiver Peak Mountains. I grant you this boon and the aid of these undead servants. Today, you must prevail, for the tale does not end here. Your destiny lies to the west.
Okay, so one thing I do want to mention is that basically all these cutscenes are live. So no matter what armor you have or heroes you run, they always show up. And that's what I really like about Guild Wars, is just because of that fact. It really is an amazing game. So we're gonna go on the right here. And she's lighting the beacons right now, and we have to keep those lit before these guys can try to take over it. Okay, so basically you might be asking why I flagged all those heroes over there. And basically that's because it's my Discord is what it's called. It's a spell. And as a team, they do massive amounts of damage. And they can also heal each other. And so that's why I put them over there. And if you're wondering, they're Necros or Necromancers. Alright, so these are the White Mantle. And it's funny because they actually end up your allies. In a way, I mean, there's Corrupted White Mantle, which is obviously not your friend, and White Mantle that that wants to take over, take back rather, all of Guild Wars. Okay, guys, so I'm probably doing the most stupidest thing ever. You're not really supposed to do this, but I'm gonna try to get this bonus. And it's really hard. You gotta time it pretty right. So basically you just gotta kill everything over here. And this can be bad. Just to let y'all know, Confessor Doran does play a pretty big part in Guild Wars. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've activated the bonus. Usually it's just people spawning down this way. I'm pretty sure it's down here. Okay guys, so we couldn't figure it out. I mean, there's supposedly a glitch to where they won't spawn. So I do apologize for not being able to do the bonus. I usually do every bonus and every mission, and this mission's bonus is just messed up. It really is. I mean, there's just a bunch. There's numerous of things that can go wrong, and it really is ridiculous. It really is. So I hope you guys enjoy this classic game. If we do this game again, I'm definitely going to pick a harder mission on the difficulty side. You know, a little easier and less glitchy on the bonus side and mission wise. And I really do hope you enjoyed this. Please give a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya. Okay, I do apologize, guys. You didn't get to watch the cinematic. The file got corrupted or something. I don't know what happened. But thanks for watching. We got the bonus, but we really don't know how. We sat at the king for like 5 minutes and it just popped up. We really did nothing, but we got it. And as you can see, she's all hype about it. So thanks for watching. This was a classic game for April. I will be doing at least once of these per month, and you know, if you have a recommendation on another classic game for me to do next month, please comment and feel free to, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.